All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're taking a close look at the Christian College of Engineering and Technology. It's located in Oddanchatram, in the Dindigul district. Now, if you're gearing up for Tamil Nadu engineering admissions, there's one number you absolutely need to remember for this college, and that's its TNEA Code, 5703.
Let's just put that right up on the screen, 5703. When you get into your TNI counseling, this is the code that identifies this specific college. So, make a note of it, keep it handy, it's really important.
So, what's the big idea behind this college? Well, it all goes back to this one powerful mission. This place was started by respected doctors, and their whole goal was to make top-notch technical education accessible to young people in rural areas. That single thought really shapes the entire identity of this institution. Okay, so building on that mission, let's dig a little deeper. Before we start talking about branches and placements and all that, it's so important to understand the college's roots, its foundation. This is what gives the college its unique character. Let's get the key facts straight. So the full name is Christian College of Engineering and Technology, and it was established back in 2001. It's a self-financing college, and it's affiliated to Anna University in Chennai. Now, for admissions, it's through TNEA, and the seats are split. 65% come through the government quota, and the remaining 35% are for the management quota. It's also important to note that it has a religious minority status for Christian students. Now, here's where the story gets really interesting. The college was founded by two absolute pioneers in the medical field, the late Padma Bhushan Dr. Jacob Cherian and Dr. Mary Cherian. These aren't just any names. They were closely associated with the Christian Fellowship Hospital, right there in Oddanchatram, for a very long time. And this just brilliantly explains their vision, doesn't it? They saw their work in education as a natural extension of their lifelong service in healthcare. The goal was pretty clear: uplift the youth from the rural areas of Dindigul, Theni, and all the surrounding regions by giving them access to technical education. Okay, a strong founding story is fantastic. But for parents and students making a big decision, official validation is what really matters. So this next part is a critical checkpoint. We're talking about the official accreditations that act as a mark of quality. First up, and this is the big one, the college has active approval from the All India Council for Technical Education. You'll know it as AICTE. And this approval is valid for the academic year 2025-26. This is pretty much the first seal of approval any engineering college in India needs. And then there's the next layer of quality assessment. The institution has also gone through the process of assessment and accreditation by the National Assessment and Accreditation Council, or NAC. And what was the result? A solid B grade. This grade from NAC gives you a clear, independent verification of the college's overall quality, looking at everything from teaching to infrastructure. Right, so we've covered the college's background and its quality checks. Now, let's get to the question that's probably on every student's mind. What can I actually study here? Let's look at the engineering programs on offer. Okay, so you have the full lineup of core BE and BTech programs here. You've got your civil, mechanical, CSE, ECE, EEE, and IT. But here's what I think is really worth pointing out. They've also introduced two very forward-looking branches: artificial intelligence and data science, and agricultural engineering. This shows the college is really thinking about the future and making sure its courses are relevant to today's job market. All right, let's shift gears and talk about the practical stuff, the day-to-day life at college. For a lot of families, knowing about the campus support systems and financial aid is just as crucial as the academic side of things. So, let's cover the essentials. Yes, there are separate hostel facilities right there on campus for both boys and girls, which is a huge plus. For students commuting from nearby, the college runs its own bus service that covers Oddanchatram and other local towns. And if you're coming from further away, the closest major railway station you'll need to know is Dindigul Junction. Now, about the finances. It's really good to know that there are support systems in place. The college helps students access a whole range of scholarships to ease the financial burden of their education. These scholarships basically fall into two buckets. On one hand, you have the government scholarships, which include support for SC/ST, BC/MBC students, the First Graduate Scholarship, and others. And then the college itself offers its own set of scholarships. These are typically merit-based, or for siblings studying together, and even for children of the staff. Okay, now for the big question, the one that's on everyone's mind. After 4 years of hard work, what comes next? Let's talk about careers. What are the potential pathways for a graduate from this college?
Well, if we look at the companies the college says have recruited from their campus, you see a really diverse list. You've got big names in tech like AWS, an international company like Petra USA, and core engineering giants like Ashok Leyland. Then there's Maxicon and even the Kovai Agro Group. This just gives you a little taste of the different kinds of industries that might be looking for graduates from here. Just as a final note, it's important for you to know that all the information we've discussed today has been carefully compiled from the college's own official website and other trusted government portals as of the time we put this together. Explore more engineering colleges at profsam.com, your true source for 12th to engineering decisions.